And these people are quitting in droves because you're calling them filthy, dirty names. Now, if you want to call me up some night, call me dirty, filthy names, you're more than welcome to. I'll listen to all you want.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?
Hi, everybody. Bill Fleetemeister here. And I'm sure you're all wondering why I've asked you here today on Zoom. I hope you enjoy getting some time off the phones. Just to let you know, I took time out of my vacation to the Outer Banks in beautiful sunny North Carolina. It's supposed to be sunny, but it's raining today. But unfortunately, HR brought some very sad things to my attention about this team since we've released you to the floor. While I was down here on vacation, my phone rang, and it was Sheila in Human Resources, and she was telling me that there's been a variety of infractions by almost every single team member from my last training class, and they asked me to set up a Zoom call with each of you as a team so we could discuss this as one big happy team, because I know this is all about having fun. It is. But I was here in sunny North Carolina, minding my own business, enjoying myself, sitting on the beach, and the phone rings, and they asked me to set this up. I mean, people, this is very important. This is so important to me. I pulled myself away from the beautiful beach in my Speedo, drinking a hot toddy, watching the seagulls fly over, and people watching, just to talk with you, because this means so much to me. This company, Kamanawana Lane Morton, has been there for me for many years. And it's important that you follow the professional decorum and you be professional call center representatives. I know many of you are wondering about the eye patch, because last time you all saw me in training here on Zoom, I didn't have an eye patch. Well, I'm on vacation. I'm down in North Carolina, and I'm laying on the beach. Okay, I'm on the beach. I've got my skin-tight red Speedo on. I'm basking in the sun, just lathered in bathing lotion, sun lotion. And I'm looking up and I'm admiring the seagulls flying above me. And I'm laying there, and one of them flew down and dived on me. It was almost like he saw me, and he dropped the turd right in my eye, just ploop, right in my eye, and it scratched my cornea a bit. And, it hurt. It was upsetting. I've never been attacked by a wild animal. Those seagulls can be very unpredictable. And so I went to a local eye doctor here on the Outer Banks, and he said it'll be fine, but I had to wear this eye patch. So now to support for my infliction with my eye, bless his heart, Mr. Oingo Boingo, to show a sign of solidarity with me, he's decided to wear an eye patch too. Isn't it sweet? Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart. Oh, I love him so much. People, it broke my heart, and it broke Oingo Boingo's heart. It broke his heart to hear that you guys weren't performing the way you should be, And I know we didn't discuss a lot of this stuff in training, but when you're out on the floor, you've really got to handle yourself well. You've got to. And if you don't, you won't keep your jobs. That's all there is to it. So HR came to me and they said, "Hey, Bill, would you please talk to your class? There's some things they're not really succeeding with out on the floor, so I thought I'd talk about it with you today." The first thing, sadly enough, is that HR told me that several of you young ladies are not dressing in appropriate corporate attire. And this is something that I've noticed, but I didn't say anything because I didn't think it was my place to say anything. But especially Felicia, you've been wearing mini skirts and thigh-high boots to work, and that just doesn't work in the corporate world, young lady. Sandra, you've been wearing 5-inch stiletto heels with crop tops. That is not corporate attire. Jaco, I think you told me to call you, tank tops, fishnet tank tops are not permitted on the call center floor. And so we really have to talk about what correct dress code is in a corporate environment. Now, I know many of you come from fast food or you come from working in factories, but here in the corporate world, you're supposed to dress appropriately. In our call center floor, the men are supposed to wear khakis. You always wear khakis. They can be blue, or they can be tan, or they can be black, but they must be pleated khakis with a leather belt. Ooh, leather belt. Ooh. And they must go all the way down to your ankles, and you must wear nice business casual shoes. Like, penny loafers or deck shoes or anything of those sort. And I always think a young man looks sharp in a polo shirt, with a little alligator on it. Those always look good. But you have to wear a polo shirt or a button-down shirt, short sleeve or long sleeve. Ladies, young ladies, and you have to keep your hair appropriate. You can't have mohawks on the floor. Comb those mohawks back, shave them off, or the purple hair and everything else. We can't do much about that because your hair is your hair. You're born with purple hair. You're born with purple hair. So, right? He was born with pink hair. Gotta have fun. We're here to have fun, people. So I've told HR that if you start abiding by these laws, everyone's gonna get pizza. Woo! So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about the young ladies. Now, ladies, you cannot wear mini skirts. You cannot wear thigh-high boots to work. You can't wear crop tops where you show your big boobies. Some of you have really nice tracts of land, but you can't wear those out there on the floor. So, ladies, you have to wear skirts that go below the knee. I feel like I'm in a Catholic school or something. You have to wear skirts that go below the knee or full-length dresses or slacks. Nice slacks with a button-down blouse, and you have to maintain either flat-soled business attire or respectable heels, like a thick heel that's only 1.5 inches high, maybe 2 inches, no more than 2 inches. We don't want to provoke any of the men on the floor to think you're hussies. Oh, no. So, now, one of the big things, and the big things that have been brought to our attention, especially by our wonderful customers, our wonderfully miserable customers, is crosstalk in the background. Chatter in the background is very upsetting to our customers. And many of you can be heard in between calls talking to one another in the background. This is not permitted. You're not permitted to speak to your partners unless it's business related. We've had all kinds of reports of some pretty disturbing conversations, especially about your sexual escapades on the weekends. We don't need to hear that stuff in the background. Our customers don't want to hear it either. Well, some of them do. Some of them like that stuff. Some of them are pretty kinky. But no, you've got to keep the chatter in the background to a minimum. No talking amongst yourselves on the floor. You're in a call center now. You're in the corporate world. This is where you really get serious, people. This is where you really have to bear down and get serious and nose to the grindstone kind of attitude where you don't talk to each other at all. We don't want you talking to each other. Please don't. It really bothers our customers. Crosstalk and chatter is a no-no. Right, Mr. Oingo Boingo? He never talks to me. Aren't his ears cute? So, another issue we have in the floor, and I know this is the 21st century, and believe me, I'm a bit open-minded myself, but tattoos. Some of you have gorgeous tattoos. I think your tattoos are beautiful. Some of the colors and the designs, they're to die for. But we can't show them on the call center floor. Mr. Dan Mead, our CEO, came through one day, and he saw Billy, you know me, I love your tattoos. I always complimented them and wanted to touch them. But Mr. Mead saw them and he says he doesn't like the boa constrictor tattoo that goes around your bicep. So Mr. Mead has put out a new order, a new dress code that says men with sleeve tattoos up and down your arms. You have to wear long sleeves now. You can't let your tattoos show. Because that's not corporate, people. You should know better than that. You should know what's corporate. It's dirty, filthy tattoos. I love them, but they think they're dirty, filthy. So long sleeve shirts now for the men who have tattoos. If you don't have tattoos, don't worry about it. Those with tattoos on your face and your neck, you've got to go out and buy one of those leather hoods you get at a bondage store. Wear those over your head to cover up the tattoos and make it much better. The last thing, I'm just brokenhearted about this, that some of you are actually swearing at our customers. I mean, people, this is a professional environment. These poor people are just calling in for guidance, and you're swearing at them. The language is being used on some of these calls is atrocious. Ladies and gentlemen, we work in a professional environment. And the people that call in here, they need us. They love us. They want us. They're looking for guidance from us, you know. And when you get angry with them and you vocalize your anger using nasty, wasty words, you're insulting them, you're hurting them. And the bottom line is you're taking away the money. When they quit, you're taking money away from Dan Mead's pocket that he could be using to put into the gas tank of his yacht or paying for a leather mistress on the side. And these people are quitting in droves because you're calling them filthy, dirty names. Now, if you want to call me up some night, call me dirty, filthy names, you're more than welcome to. I'll listen to all you want. But don't call our customers those names, people. The bottom line here at Kamanawana, Lay and Morton is having fun and being professional, right? So I hope you all have a good rest of the week. Please keep that in mind. Please remember what I said. Keep the dress code in mind. Keep the crosstalk to a bare bones minimum. If just completely cut it out. Just staple your tongue to your upper lip in between calls. Tattooed men and women both. I didn't address the women. If you got tattooed legs, slacks. Ladies, please shave your legs. Some of you look like bears out there. And keep the swearing out. No more swearing. Swear at me, but no more swearing. I'm going to try to go back. I'm going up to Catalina Island. I'm going to watch the horses run wild. Oh, and then we're going to go have hot toddies by the beach. All right, people. Have a good day at Kamanawana, Lay and More. Remember, it's all about having fun.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?